starring in today's show Mr. John Adams. He was our second president and a very wise and knowledgeable man, although he had some flaws. Now for our special guest, Mr. John Adams.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. All right, so let's start with your childhood.
Okay, well, I was born on October 30th, 1736, in Braintree, Massachusetts. It was a nice place. My childhood was very playful, and my father taught me many things like reading and mathematics and all other things. He also pressured me to become a clergyman, but I refused to participate in such activities because I fell in love with my childhood sweetheart, Abigail Smith.
Ah, how did you meet your love?
Well, she lived down the street from me, and it was love on first sight, you can say.
Aw, that's very cute. Okay, moving on. So where did you go to school?
Oh, don't get me started. I went to many schools. First, my father taught me how to read and write and some basic mathematics. Then I was sent to Mrs. Belter's schoolhouse. She was a nice old lady until she got hanged for witchcraft. Yeah. After that, I went to Joseph Cleverley's Latin school, and I hated every second of it. I would often do math problems in class, and when I got home, I was assigned to do an entire script for her. Next, I went to John Marsh's class. He taught me lots, but what I enjoyed most at his class is what taught me about law. I had so much fun at his class. Then I proceeded to Harvard Law School. I graduated in 1755.
Oh wow, you did have a great education. Did you get married in that time?
Well, a few years after, yes, I graduated college and I married my wife in 1764.
So did you have any children during your marriage?
Yes, I did in fact, and they were very great and talented kids. A spitting image of me, of course. Their names are Abigail Amelia, John Quincy Adams, Charles...
Here's your newborn baby, Abigail Smith. What are you going to name him? I'm going to name him John Quincy
It must have been
Adams.
exciting to raise so many children.
Yes, it was. I taught them oh so much like my father did.
So I heard you had some involvement with the Declaration of Independence. Can you hear a little bit about that?
Yes, I was one of the two presidents who signed it. I also helped draft it.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. After you married your wife, what did you do for a living to support such a large family?
Well, I became a very good lawyer and I made good money.
Oh, what cases did you deal with?
Well, I defended the Boston Massacre soldiers.
How was that resolved?
2 out of 8 of the soldiers were found guilty of manslaughter.
At least you saved most of them. So what important things did you do after that?
I was in the Continental Congress, I became vice president, and then I became the second president of America, as you can know already.
Very nice. Must have been tons of fun. Can you please tell us a bit about the people's opinion of you as a president?
People didn't really like me that much when I was president, so my wife helped me a lot with my work and my campaign.
Thank you for sharing. It was some very interesting information there. Let's hear from a colleague.
John Adams had very big ideas. He was very passionate about the idea that an American should have the right to be free. He was also a strong Federalist and believed that the federal government should control the country. Unlike most people of that time, he greatly detested slavery and thought it was morally wrong. He also believed in the rights of women when everyone else did not.
So tell me how you feel about the slavery and the role of women.
My wife and I used to work on the farms with my workers because I felt bad for leaving my workers.
Oh, okay. That's very good. Slavery is wrong, right?
Yeah, slavery is wrongdoing. Also, my wife led me to believe in women's rights.
Oh, wow. As you know, Thomas Jefferson was the opponent against Adams in the 1797 election. Obviously, Jefferson lost. Poor Jefferson. Let's speak to him on his point of view.
He was a very scandalous man. He was president during the XYZ affair.